The Brave Ant's Adventure. Once upon a time, in a vast green meadow, there lived a little ant named Arlo. Unlike the other ants, who spent their days gathering food and working tirelessly for their colony, Arlo had a different dream. He wanted to explore the world beyond the hills, past the thick grass, and discover the mysteries that lay beyond his home. One morning, as the sun was rising and the colony was beginning its daily routine, Arlo stood at the edge of the meadow, staring out at the unknown. He could hear the faint rustling of the wind and the sounds of distant creatures. The air smelled fresh, and the sky was clear. But most of all, there was a feeling of excitement deep inside him. It was time to embark on his adventure. With a heart full of courage, Arlo set out on his journey. His tiny legs carried him across the meadow, past towering blades of grass that seemed like giant trees to him. He didn't know what to expect, but he was determined to find out. As he ventured further, he encountered his first challenge, a fast-moving stream. The water flowed swiftly, and Arlo could hear its powerful rush as it crashed against the rocks. He hesitated for a moment, unsure of how to cross, but then he remembered the advice of his grandmother, who once told him, "The bravest ants are those who don't let fear stop them." With that thought in his mind, Arlo took a deep breath and began to climb up a small rock near the stream's edge. Using his strength, he managed to jump from one rock to another until he reached the other side. Soaked but victorious, Arlo's journey continued through the forest, where he faced new dangerous large predators like birds and spiders, unpredictable weather, and even his own doubts. At one point, he found himself in the shadow of a massive spider's web. The web glittered in the sunlight like a beautiful but deadly trap. A spider, its body large and intimidating, watched him from a distance. It was clear the spider was ready to pounce, but Arlo's quick thinking and courage saved him. He darted into a nearby crack in the earth, just big enough for him to squeeze through. The spider, frustrated and hungry, retreated to its web, and Arlo continued on his journey. Days passed, and Arlo grew stronger and more confident. He met other creatures along the way, some friendly, others not so much. One evening, as he rested beneath a large leaf, an old beetle approached him. The beetle, with its shiny armor, told Arlo about the great ant colonies far beyond the forest, where the food was abundant and the sky was always clear. Determined to see this new world, Arlo set off the next morning, guided by the beetle's directions. Along the way, he crossed towering hills and thick forests. He encountered storms, but his courage never wavered. Each challenge he faced made him more resourceful and wiser. Finally, after many days of travel, Arlo reached the legendary ant colonies the beetle had told him about. The colonies were ever